Yangon's red light district is a busy place on a Saturday night. It's not just the customers, foreign sex tourists among them, who do the rounds in this part of town. Sex workers themselves are bussed from bar to bar on a nightly marketing tour. Inside one, we find a so-called model show. The young women are advertised to the watching men, who can either make immediate arrangements through the waiters or more cheaply meet the girls later on at the tour's last stop. It's a thriving trade which helps fuel one of Asia's worst AIDS crises. Up to 20% of sex workers here are HIV positive. Nin Yu used to be one of them. Now she works with current prostitutes and says it's the client's behavior that needs to change.
A girl can't turn down a customer's demand not to use a condom, because if she doesn't go with the guide, someone else will. And it's always the girls who are blamed for HIV infection.
Myanmar's AIDS crisis is defined not by the number infected. At an estimated 240,000, it's a low proportion of the population in world terms. It's a crisis of care. At this opposition NLD-run shelter just outside Yangon, about 100 people receive the support and some the antiretroviral treatment that they simply can't get from the government system.
Patients know that the disease is treatable, but the economic, social and political situations are very bad, so that prevents them from getting treatment.
This is one of 2 government AIDS hospitals. The regime says it spends about $1.2 million a year on the disease, just $5 per HIV-positive person. According to figures which the government and UN agree on, 74,000 of them need antiretroviral drugs. Only 21,000 get them, thanks largely to non-governmental organizations. It's hoped newly renewed aid from the Global Fund could see that number double in 5 years. Too late, of course, for today's sufferers. A 33-year-old woman has just arrived at the shelter. She was infected by her husband. Now she's an AIDS widow, herself dying from what in much of the world has become a treatable disease. Al Jazeera, Yangon.